Alright, guys, it's good to have you back on Coin Lady channel, and always with you too. First, let's talk about the partnership between Ripple and Wells Fargo on SWIFT replacement. A known Ripple partner, the clearinghouse, is collaborating with Wells Fargo on a cross-border payment system tailored to digital commerce that could replace SWIFT. Wells Fargo customers who are eligible to use the real-time payment service, SWIFT, would be able to move digital currency instantly between their accounts. An updated service agreement with Wells Fargo Online has been made public, outlining how this endeavor may pose a serious threat to SWIFT. And I still think we'll see Ripple gradually taking market share away from SWIFT in the future, on a yearly basis. Considering that, you know what I mean. Every financial institution will want to adopt the same technology if one bank uses SWIFT and another bank uses RippleNet to transfer funds much more quickly and at lower cost. If anything, a merger between SWIFT and Ripple is possible. As SWIFT prepares to upgrade ISO 20020 in March, Ripple's spoke is in the spotlight, and the company is reiterating its commitment to practical applications like central banks, digital currencies, and sustainability. It forecasts that beginning in 2023, advancements in CBDCs will be fueled by a focus on practical applications. With this in mind, Ripple has made preparations for the rollout of new CBDC pilot programs in locations around the globe. Interoperable CBDC solutions that improve international payments are expected to receive more attention, according to Central Bank Engagement's Vice President James Wallace. The second wave of NFTs is investigating real-world use cases like real estate and carbon markets, continuing Ripple's pivot to utility. I have repeated myself numerous times. Ripple is interested in the carbon market because it has the potential to become a very large business. In the not-too-distant future, carbon credits will be a necessity for everyone. The way they are directing our attention and resources points us in that direction. So it's only a matter of time before we give in. A new era in global space, racing, and financial technology is about to begin in April. Codes with a higher function. After April 2023, the bank will require all CHAPS payments to have a purpose code. Please. From April 2023 onward, the bank proposes that all CHAPS payments be made via AIS instead of the traditional cash system. Evidence from remittances. Beginning in April 2023, the bank will require all CHAPS DPS to utilize structured remittance information when making domestic payments. Numbered and lettered street addresses. From April 2023, the Bank of England will require all CHAPS DPS to use structured address for domestic payments. This comes from the Bank of England, with which Ripple has many ties. Professor of Finance at the University of Sussex Carol Alexander thinks XRP is special and different from other cryptocurrencies. She thinks Ripple can challenge the SWIFT banking system once it wins the SEC lawsuit. Ripple manages both messaging and liquidity, whereas SWIFT is a messaging network. Now I hate price predictions like this one, which suggests that XRP could reach $4.98 by 2030, but I don't think that they take everything into account. Obviously, they are oblivious to the emergence of on-demand liquidity corridors. They aren't anticipating the XRP ledger to be exploding with new developments all the way through 2023. I also know that many people are no longer considering market cap when thinking about XRP. I still think the world's central banks will eventually have to assign a dollar value to XRP. This is why I avoid looking at predicted prices. I am still of the opinion that XRP will rise above $4.98 as soon as the case is resolved. More than $10, in my opinion. So, how much is XRP worth right now? Susan Athey and Robert Mitnick developed a model in 2018 to estimate the worth of XRP. So, clearly, this is the standard they follow. Since then, the price of XRP has increased to $4,813, and they have attempted to analyze it. I don't think a model can be constructed for XRP, though. This is another one, by the way. In today's market, how much is XRP worth? Using the same Golden Eagle model for 99 years, the price of XRP in 2030 is projected to be $13,386. And yet, people put utter faith in these models, despite the fact that they're merely that models. People seem to be anticipating a very high price for XRP, and I agree that this is likely to occur. However, I believe that this high price will be justified by current events surrounding Ripple and XRP. Consider also the revenue loss that SWIFT can expect to encounter as a result of Ripple's introduction. Then you consider XRP growing popularity and the speed with which its ledger is expanding. In addition to helping XRP, this will also benefit them. In my opinion, the current price does not reflect any of this. Until that case is resolved, I think the price of XRP will remain very low. There will be a dramatic shift once there is consensus on how to regulate XRP. When that happens, XRP true potential will become apparent. To state my case, Alibaba and Alipay, two of China's largest payment processors, accept XRP. Tencent, WeChat, FOMO, Hang, Low Ripple, Udl, XRP, Pay, Ripple, Udl, XRP. This would also be a way to comprehend internal connections in China. As a result, the market for mobile payments is worth $17 trillion. The XRP price would likely increase if that happened. Payouts of Udl XRP by Ripple in 40 different countries like Singapore, Malaysia, Poland, Indonesia, and Thailand are included. Avenue Layman, export money for Vinsai, Flash, FX, and FOMO Forgive Me, State of Nevada. Why? Please make a transfer using SBI. Again, this is where XRP future value will emerge. However, when people see these projections, they automatically assume XRP will be repurchased. Make sure that you don't give anyone else permission to use your XRP. Think about it, I can't emphasize that enough. In the event that the case is resolved and the price of XRP increases to a level where you feel comfortable parting with some of your holdings, you may wish to do so. In an instant, you can no longer get your hands on it, causing the price to drop before eventually rising again. How long you plan to keep your XRP is also a key factor to consider. Therein lies both the present and the future's price. I think XRP will reach between $10 and $20, and that's being conservative. In the immediate aftermath of the case's conclusion, some estimates place the potential even higher. I anticipate that Bank of America and other US banks will soon join in making use of that on-demand liquidity. In the past, I've only carried one cell phone with me, either an X or a P. I'm a sole writer with an ear for investment opportunities. With the remaining $10, I'll be able to pay off my mortgage and put a down payment on my dream car. I realize that it's not everyone's favorite move, but ever since I first started playing XRP, it's been mine. Some participants in XRP had a strategy in mind before they started. Then, along the way, they were convinced that XRP was actually headed in the opposite direction. Depending on your interpretation of the Big Bang migration and the International Standards Organization, ISO, this could happen in a single night. Consider what you can count on in the ZP area and how high the price needs to go before you be satisfied. Gaining wealth without actively seeking it by doing meaningful work outside of the 9-to-5 sphere. Having the means to give my loved ones a well-deserved break for 3 months out of the year when I could go lol. Exactly what does success look like in your eyes? Yes, that is the meaning for some. The question is, do you ever pay attention? People with XRP want to improve the world constantly. Their ultimate goal is to make the world a more pleasant place for everyone. Therefore, I have always believed that we were set on purchasing either XRP. Everyone in the XP community always talks about doing good in the world once the price of XRP skyrockets, so we were given the vision to find XP like the chosen ones to hold it. Many of them have good intentions towards their loved ones, despite having probably told them to go get a bag of XRP for years when in reality they didn't see things the same way. That's something that I and you both do occasionally. Because of this, it can be challenging to even point to your loved ones and say, listen, a great risk is coming. You really ought to check out the news these days. Yet, the vast majority of them do not accept that. However, that is what it boils down to. To be content with your XRP holdings, you must first determine a price at which you're comfortable selling. The XRP ledger allows XRP to be backed by gold, combining the advantages of XRP and gold into a single asset whose value is determined by the market. Forget about requiring a gold reserve, in my opinion. I believe it will be given monetary value, and that value will increase as a result of the fact that it will be required to transfer all of the world's currency. In fact, many people draw that conclusion from this. Since 1967, central banks have been making large-scale purchases of gold. This comes after decades of trying to paint gold in a negative light. How could the keepers of a monetary system justify such a large investment so quickly? So while it may appear that central banks are stocking up on gold to support XRP, in reality they're doing so to secure the value of their national digital currencies. However, the value of a digital currency backed by gold will be quite high. All international transactions involving CBDCs will be backed by gold, regardless of the bridge used, Corda, X, XRP Ledger, etc. There's simply no avoiding it. This is why I argue that XRP must have a high price. The future ability to convert gold into currency could have led to an early comparison to 1 ounce of gold. But once again, our goals are identical. We need a significant sum of money so that she can leave her job and we can pursue our dreams. That's why you decided to invest in XRP. If you're looking to be conservative and only hold XRP until, say, 2025, you could expect to pay anywhere from $100 to $500 per coin. Again, XRP has to be a highly valued stablecoin in the future, so if you keep it until 2030, you might get 10,000 XRP. The price can't keep going up and down, because even the owner of a convenience store accepting XRP is selling a product every day, and yes, the transactions are fast, but maybe he doesn't transact that XRP into fiat quickly enough and the price of XRP falls, so he loses money on all the products he sold that day. I mentioned this in yesterday's video. No way could that occur. It needs to be steadier than it is now. For my part, that makes the most sense. Leave me a comment telling me what you think about that. In the end, please like and subscribe my channel if you enjoyed the video. See you later, bye.